Hello, welcome to Who Would Win. I'm your host, B. Mitch. This week will be a fight between the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers and Marcus from the Underworld. This fight should be pretty good. I've been doing a lot of research on both these guys, so I'm going to talk about their powers now, starting with what they have in common. They both have super strength, super speed, flight, a healing factor, razor sharp claws and teeth, and superhuman endurance. So now I'll talk about their differences, starting with the Creeper and where he would be different from Marcus. He has a third nostril, so he can smell specific organs on his victims, as well as he's a humanoid-like creature, and I don't think that Marcus is, even though he's a vampire. I'm not sure how that works as far as vampires goes, if they technically count as humanoids, but anyway. Speaking of Marcus, I'll talk about him and where he would be different from the Creeper. He has something called blood sorting, which according to this definition is, like all elders, Marcus can read a person's memories by drinking their blood, so that's what that is. And the last thing is he has two different forms, that being his vampire form and his hybrid form. So now, which one do I think would win between the Creeper and Marcus? I admit that I don't know that much about these characters, but it probably would be a pretty good fight. Mafia Joe 619 says, and I quote, "You gotta factor that year Creeper comes back from the dead, because Marcus will not expect it." So I assume that means he thinks that the Creeper would win. And I may have to agree with them about that for now because I don't want to say draw. I always like to give a clear and decisive victor, but let me know who you think would win between Marcus and the Creeper. Also leave any ideas for a matchup below. This has been B. Mitch, and I'll see you next week with another Who Would Win.